I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for your patience, and I greatly appreciate it. We're gonna do some, I think it's War Factory Day, back just in time for my favorite day of the week. Hopefully there's some sort of new prototypes. There's not, but there's a lot of grapplers. Holy, I think we had this exact layout yesterday, last week, whatever you want to call it. But they've added a laser right about here, which means we're going to have to move closer back into this area. But again, this is that same triple hack. We'll hack those 3 rocket launchers right in there, and we'll go for core. I mean, you could go right if you really wanted to, but that looks pretty scary. Actually, you know what? You could probably drop right into this area and walk all the way back. We're just going to stick with what we know, and we're going to avoid that laser. Way too much health on that for us to remove on our low-level baby GBE account, so that's not going to be a thing, but overall it shouldn't be that bad. These grapplers should pull Zookas to a spot where this laser wouldn't be an issue. Let's just get going and rocking and rolling. I have not played a heck of a lot of... I managed to get my phone battery to last for 5 days, essentially. I've got a Mophie juice pack. By the way, their warranty is terrible. You have to pay shipping both ways. Who's ever heard of warranty where you have to pay shipping both ways? That's ridiculous. Anyways, let's get into here and we'll remove some things and hopefully not do terrible. Terrible. Let's drop you into there. We're going to mark here. We're going to push the button and flare that back one, keeping the delay, hopefully, and that smoke is way out of line. So, not a great location of that second smoke, but overall we should be okay. I'm going to try to double tap and re-smoke. If we don't get it, it's not a big deal because it doesn't really matter. Yep, see, we pushed the button, didn't get the second one, but not a big deal. We've got this one here. Now we're going to get 3 lasers in the face most likely, but I think Everspark should be able to live through that. We'll find out in about 4 seconds though. Not bad. No troop health. Everspark not maxed. I mean maxed for HQ18, but overall not bad. We managed to get rid of the 3 rockets that we cared about, and now we will need to get rid of probably this Doom Cannon is going to be most useful. I'm going to focus on this corner on the left-hand side with our GBE because those mortars are going to be a pain, and if we can make a little bit extra space, it might be good. We'll find out in a second, though. I mean, that's attack number 1. Attack number 1, we're basically almost ready to hit core. Well, not really, but let's just go. I don't think we actually need to get rid of the shock launchers on this one because we're going to try to move out of the laser range. So the shock launchers aren't even a thing on this time. So maybe we can get rid of all 4 mortars. That's what I'm going to do with my GBE. You know what? Let's do that. Let's get rid of some mortars, and that will just make things a little bit easier. Let's use Everspark to get rid of the 2 left mortars, and we will see how it goes. Pushing the button here, and then coming all the way back to that back mortar back there. Probably could have used some sort of grappler express, but with that many grapplers, not really worth trying, because once one gets you, you're probably going to get grabbed by a whole bunch more. So we've got mortar number 1 in our sights. Probably a waste of GBE at this point, but I figured, what the heck, let's do it. That smoke was really late. Push the button and we'll get rid of that mortar. And you see how far away that gunboat is? That's why that smoke took so long to arrive. So you might want to smoke a little bit sooner, but still, Everspark lived, not a big deal. Only 1 laser shooting at us, all good there. And now let's just once again use all of our GBE on this Doom Cannon. Just trying to make a nice little hidey hole there. And we've almost got it down. As per usual, I used too many barrages, but not by a ton. You know what? Might as well throw a couple artillery on here, because if we can get even further into that corner, it's only going to benefit us. And there's no free GBE there, too many grapplers, too many rocket launchers, so we're not going to do that. Typically, I would remove that laser. Maybe we'll do that next attack. I mean, might as well, I suppose, just because lasers, landing's not terribly fun. But is this left-hand laser going to affect us? Let's see here. Left-hand laser won't really be an issue when landing. So we'll get rid of that laser. This is 1000% optional and is not necessarily a great idea. But I figured we might as well. We'll park right between the sniper tower and the laser, and we'll do like 3 shocks, 1 in here, 1 back here, and then 1 over here just to be safe. Maybe even 4 for the machine gun. We're just going to do our best to avoid that laser range. That's all I really care about at this point. So let's get a bunch of GBE on this back boom cannon. And again, this is just because troops don't stand on top of buildings, so by getting rid of it, it gives us a little bit more range to get away from this laser right here. And now let's send our troops in. This is kind of nerve-wracking. Double smoke wide, and then just get as many troops as we can into here. You'll notice I didn't use my last boat because they were pushing off to the left side. See how close that boat is there? And now we got tons and tons of GBE. So we're just going to shock all sorts of things. We're going to shock very, very early. That way we can see if we missed anything, which we did. And down goes the laser, and then time to retreat. Not difficult at all. And we lost 3 ladies, maybe 2 ladies. 2 ladies. And the laser's down, making our landing far, far easier. Now we'll get Brick back into the fold, and this should be a fairly easy takedown. That's not what I'm looking for. Fairly easy takedown. Let's have a look here. We've got lots and lots of grapplers. This laser might be an issue, but I don't really think it will be, because these grapplers are going to pull to the front of them, which will mean that that laser should not be an issue. That laser should not be an issue. Shock launchers should not be an issue. We're just going to get as far back into that corner as we can, and then hit the core. I mean, it looks pretty easy. I'm probably going to find a way to screw it up, but that's okay too. Let's go over into here again, as always, using the right hand edge of that supply crate that's up there, and we'll just drop our ladies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I'm gonna go right to there. Don't really know what that. We're gonna drop Brick super late. Always try to drop Brick late because she walks faster than everybody else. Otherwise, I'll try to put out one more video today because I don't really like to chatter all that much on my War Factory videos. But I've had a pretty fantastic long weekend and all of those sorts of things, so I figured I'll try and do one more just to actually chatter at you and say hello. Let's throw one more smoke there. Not a ton of GBE, but we should have plenty enough to hit the core with. I mean, we won't really need any shocks at this point, I don't think. But I mean, I'll shock some stuff just to be overly cautious. I mean, you probably could hit this with 0 shocks, but you'd lose a couple extra ladies. And overall, very easy War Factory. Use lots and lots of GBE to get back there. You could probably get an easier walk, or you could probably use a fewer smokes, but my philosophy is just get your ladies there and the core will go down. No lasers in sight, no shock launchers in sight. Pretty easy War Factory, one that we've done probably 10,000 times in the past. We've got a massive sneeze coming on, but that's it. HQ18, XP46, War Factory, often duplicated, replicated, never duplicated, whatever that expression is. Level 8 Everspark. So we did get wrecked by lasers, but level 8 Everspark, not super high on the health level. Definitely nowhere near maxed. And that's it. So I'm back. Should see a few more videos from me going forward. Got to think of a poll question, all of those sorts of fun topics. But I shall talk to you soon, and have a fantastic Wednesday/Thursday. Peace.